So let's go ahead and read our story, which is called She Fears the Lord, based on Proverbs 31. The virtues of a capable wife are impressive. Each time I read them, I begin with bright eyes and a lively heart to celebrate the virtuous woman. But by the end of the list, I am slumped in my chair, hunched and filled with disappointment over my profound shortcomings in the field of good wifery. With my bowed and tired head resting on my forearm, I exhale and lament the pathetic distance between me and the woman from Proverbs 31. Where does all this glorious, elaborate goodness come from? I can rise early sometimes, but that combined with field buying, feeding the family, speaking words of wisdom, giving to the poor, never having idle hands, and anticipating the needs of a husband. It sounds like a marathon of unachievable daily goodness. But the passage ends with the key: a woman who fears the Lord will be praised. So let's start there. The fear of the Lord, this is the beginning of wisdom. The fruit of that is God-fearing, will begin to bloom in our lives. So as a young wife, an estimable woman from my church taught me a few things about homemaking. And I remember feeling absolutely staggered that she cleaned her baseboard once a week. Baseboards, quiche, garden planting, and I have to look good doing it. I remember feeling panic grip me as I clutched my brand new pleated apron. I still have to breathe deeply when I surveyed the breadth of my responsibilities. But my tiny domestic empire doesn't depend on mastery of creme brulee or stain removal. It hinges on the fear of the Lord. Whatever virtue we have will grow naturally out of our dependence on Christ. The lofty virtues of wisdom, thrift, and faithfulness that are so valued in this passage become an extension of Christ in us when we are pursuing Him. Rather than be overawed by the extraordinary list, we can submit ourselves to Christ and begin faithfully with these things. For indeed, as G.K. Chesterton explains, the most extraordinary thing in the world is an ordinary man and an ordinary woman and their ordinary children. Everyday, average obedience in the same direction is the simple thing that changes the world. Keep this list close. It is a good list. If we begin with the fear of the Lord, He will make us brave, trustworthy, industrious, strong, and good. Now, some women adorn themselves with gems, but the rare woman who adorns herself in Christ is the gem. Walk in His way, and He will reveal His gorgeous, shining goodness in you. I hope you guys are receiving beautiful love from hearing Proverbs 30, Proverbs 31, and hearing the beautiful story, She Fears the Lord. Because it breaks it down from a woman's POV as being a wife about all these duties that she had to take on. But she remembered that her strength came from God. She remembered that her strength came from her Lord that lives within her, that dwells within her. The one that gave her to this spouse, because they are ordained to be together. They are equipped to understand one another. So all she has to go is within to understand how to handle her new responsibilities. Guys, tap into the kingdom that dwells within you daily so you can get divine instructions on how to be that wife and how to be that mother for your kids. Take that moment and be there with God on that one-on-one time so you can have that better understanding on how you should move accordingly for your spouse. Guys, stay amazing, stay awesome. Let's stay prayed up in this season, and let's make sure that we're reading our Bible as well. Y'all stay awesome and stay blessed. Have a great day.